So I mostly got that inside the lines, I think. Yes. Yes. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. It's a nice color in the video. It's looking a little pinker than it's showing up IRL, but it's definitely not bad. I like the feel of this lipstick. It's very smooth. It's like very rich, a very creamy color. I'd be interested to see how long lasting it is. So the next thing I want to try out on top of that lipstick is the lip gloss. So I'm not loving the brush. Like, it's super small, like itty bitty little like stick brush thingy. That's not doing much for me right there. But it's really pretty. And I don't know if it's my imagination, but it kind of smells and a little bit like caramel. I wonder if that's because it's the bad apple, like if they gave it the caramel flavor because of that. Or if it was, oh god, if it was going to be caramel flavored anyway. Or maybe that's just what these are, is caramel flavored. Okay. Kind of inside the lines still. Don't expect too much from me. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I want to try this highlighter, but I feel like I need to put on some blush before I put on highlighter. And to go with our sort of reddish theme, I'm going to use Too Faced Cherry Bomb. And I'm only going to use the blush side, not the highlighter side. So let's do a little bit of blush, like high up there. I never know where to put blush. I just rub it all over my face, like just cover my whole face in blush. And then I just am red all over. I'm overdoing it a little bit because it makes sense for a cartoon character like the Evil Queen. Okay, so we got some blush. Now I want to give the highlighter a try. Let's see, do I want to do big highlighting? I'm going to use this brush for the highlighter. Most of the time when I do highlighting, I use a fan brush, which gives you a much more subtle look. My friend Jen gave me these. They're unicorn horn brushes. Aren't these adorable? But I'm going to use a bigger brush to really get the feel of it. So let's see. Ooh. It's a little dusty coming off of here, but it feels like it's going on nice. Let me touch it with my fingers. Oh, it's very silky with your fingers, but probably that's a little too much highlighting. It's summertime, so I'm gonna give myself some highlighting across here to give the illusion of freckles, that youthful glow. Okay, so mostly now I just look like I have a sunburn, but that's not the makeup's fault. That's my fault for not being able to put on makeup very well. So, ooh, let's put a little bit around the lips. Na, 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 na. And on the tip of the nose. Oh, I'm so shiny. Let's put some. Let's just put it everywhere. Just everywhere. Just highlighting everything. Okay. Ooh. So far what I love about this, good color on the lipstick, awesome flavor, bad stick, nice shine to that, really pretty. This is a really nice highlighter. I think I have something that's already pretty similar to it, but I love this packaging. Next thing is I'm gonna open the Misunderstood. I haven't even looked at this yet. They had it on display at the store, but I didn't really look at it because I wanted to be surprised. So let's open it up. those are nice colors. Those are so pretty and so vibrant. A lot of the palettes I've been seeing recently have been everything is neutral, like everything. But nothing in here is particularly neutral. Like, I think we have this one color up here at the top. Well, that's kind of white. So, yeah, the Tragic's pretty neutral. But most of this is just really good, really popping colors. I'm loving the Sing down at the bottom. So I would like to swatch this. I'm going to go ahead and hit pause. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a single stroke on my arm for each color. Then on the other arm, I'm going to put a primer, an eyeshadow primer. Probably I'm going to use Urban Decay. Oh, no, not probably. I'll just give you what I'm going to use. Let's open this up. I'm going to use Urban Decay's Eden on the other arm, and we'll see what the difference is with a single stroke with a primer, a single stroke without a primer. I'm going to use this fluffy Sephora brush because it's what I would use to put makeup on in the first place. So I will do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done, sort of. I didn't do exactly what I said I was going to do. I said on the one arm I was going to do like a single pass with a fluff brush and no primer, and I gave up pretty quickly because that's what we were getting right there. Like, you can hardly see there's anything going on. So I don't recommend this palette without a primer. It's not, I'm not saying that it doesn't have a lot of color, because it does. It's just not fluff brush level high pigmented that you can just put on and be like, ooh, I look lovely. But here it is with, what's a good angle to get my arm for you here? Here are the colors with a primer. They're really pretty colors. Some of them are a little redundant, like the Devious, Tragic, Underworld, Pain and Panic. They're all right there in like an orangey spectrum that I wasn't super impressed with. So that's the colors. I really like the Forest of Thorns, which is the purple. So there's the colors. I've got to come up with a better way to show you these things, because now you're just seeing my arms. Okay. So I would like to try to put some on my face to go with the look I have going on here. I'm not actually great at putting on makeup. I enjoy makeup, love makeup, have tons of makeup. I'm not an expert at putting on makeup. So I'm just going to, none of these palettes, by the way, come with mirrors. Do they? That didn't. Oh, there is a mirror inside of this. We're going to use this mirror. That'd be sad if the Evil Queen one didn't have a mirror. But yes, there's one in here. But there isn't one with the eyeshadow. So you have to bring your own. So I'm going to hit pause, throw some primer on my eyes, and then we'll just start playing around with this. I'm probably just going to put on random colors and hope for the best. So I have a little bit of primer on, still with the Urban Decay Eden. And I'm going to go with something that makes sense for the Evil Queen, since that's what the rest of my look is. I'm going to start with the No Spots. That's cute. Which is just white, and I'm going to put it on the inside of the eye. Do the same over here, inside of the eye. And I'm going to also put the white over here towards the brow line. Sort of almost like a Morticia Addams kind of thing. Down the brow line. And then I want to use Sing. I think it looks really pretty. I haven't tested out this look at all, so this could be an absolute disaster. So I'm going to go all the way to the outside of my eyelid. Put on Sing. That's a pretty color. I definitely like this. There's not a lot of dust off of this palette, so that's good. But it does seem to need a little bit of extra. Like you have to dip back in a couple times. A little bit more of this thing. Need better lighting in here. I don't really have great lighting in this room. Oh, that's kind of going to be a disaster. I'm going to go underneath a little bit with the thing. So I lied about the dust. This color does have a little bit of dust. Got a little bit in my eye there. That's unpleasant. If you're hearing a noise that sounds kind of like a snoring grunt, that's my cat Toby. He's not asleep, he's just snoring, because that's what he does. Okay, what other color do I want here? I want, ooh, this purple. I'm going to put some of the Forest of Thorns. That makes sense. Let's put that right here. That looks very nice. This purple is pretty awesome. This is one of the better purples I've seen. Oh, but yeah, it's dusting. See, now I have some down here on my cheek. Not considering how I do makeup, it's okay if it goes everywhere. Nobody cares. I'm not leaving the house or anything. What the heck did I do over here? There we go. So far, I only have 3 colors on. And I've done it all with my fluffy brush. I love the fluffy brush. I'm a big fan of the fluffy brush. I'm going to take some of the highlighter from here, and I'm going to put that in and blend with it, actually, right here. Kind of bringing it center, because I feel like this white was a little too stark. I should have done different looks on each eye so we could try more colors. It's a very simple eye look. Definitely gets that Evil Queen vibe going on though. Okay. So that's pretty much it. The colors are great. Some of the prettiest colors I've seen in a long time. The palette is a little dusty. You can't use it without primer. If you want to get something that looks like this, that looks like it's gonna pop. The highlighter is very smooth and creamy. I really like it. And that's pretty much it. Oh, I had one other thing I was going to try, but I can't try this now because I have lipstick on. What? Okay, so I'll just take this out because this isn't part of that. It's a light pink. And I guess I'm just going to open it and smell it. I want to see if it smells like caramel like the other one. It does not. It smells more like... Actually, no, it does kind of smell like caramel. Or cake? I should look up what they're going for here. Either way, it's a pretty color and I'll have to try it some other time. But there we go. We have a not very expertly done video. And I think I'm going to keep this palette because I'm going to have a lot of fun with these colors. I think these 3 right here would make like a really good mermaid eye. Toby! Cheeseburger! Come on, guys. I'm trying to do a video here. Production value. Sorry, we had a moment. I think these would make like a really good like mermaid eye. Maybe I'll do that and take some pictures. I am way too shiny now. Oh my goodness. Like I am so shiny. I look like I could be in like the Twilight Zone from the 1960s. The way everybody always looked wet because they were always sweating because they were afraid. I look Twilight Zone scared. So, I like the palette. I'm going to keep the palette, and I think I like the whole thing. I would definitely use ColourPop again, and I think they're going to keep coming out with these Disney palettes, so I'll probably get the next one that comes out. So, thank you for watching my doofy video. Okay, bye.